This is the 2021 Toyota Tundra Limited. If you're in the market for a new truck, you'll be ecstatic over the features you get with this bruising pickup. The Tundra Limited is equipped with Toyota's pre-collision system, and you and your passengers will be kept safe thanks to lane departure alert, blind spot monitor, and much more. With 4-wheel drive and 20-inch alloy wheels, this Tundra is ready for any off-road adventures you can think of. And with a max trailering capacity of 8,800 pounds, you'll be able to haul nearly 4.5 tons if necessary. Today, we're taking Chris Vella for a drive. Much like this Toyota Tundra, the 5'10" Ford has been a physical presence in his first season with the Dawgs, tallying 6 goals and 7 assists in 43 games this season, while also leading the SPHL with 16 fighting majors.
Chris, how we doing, man?
How's it going, Mitch? How are you?
Doing well.
I'm Mitch Stewart, and this is Driving with the Dawgs.
Good to see you.
You as well.
Thanks for joining me. They gave us the big boat today here, the big old Tundra.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to
Nice whip.
I'm gonna try to keep it in one piece when we go downtown. Coming into your first season, your first full rookie pro season, what are maybe some of the things you've learned, or one thing that you've learned that you wish you knew coming into this season?
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I wish I wasn't like so nervous coming into the season. I think it took me maybe 5 or 6 games just to get over all the nerves and really feel like comfortable out there.
You had your first season here with the Dawgs. Now been playing here since October. What has your experience been like playing here in Roanoke so far?
Yeah, I really like Roanoke. It's a great city. I love the team. The guys were all great. We get treated pretty well here, and I enjoy it.
Last year, the COVID season, you kind of lost your last collegiate year at Morrisville State, and then ended up coming here to Roanoke. What was that process like between, not playing last year to, maybe getting in touch with Dan and ending up here in Roanoke?
So after my season got canceled my senior year, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. I was kind of lost for a few months, and then I decided I want to continue to keep playing, so I got in touch with my junior coach, and he was just giving me advice on what to do. And one of my buddies, he's a former Dawg, Jake Schultz, who played here. I played U16s with him. He originally was the one that got me in touch with Coach Dan. And then Stubbs, former player that previous year and current, and DeVito, he was also recruited before me, so those 3 guys kind of helped me out getting here.
You had a solid college career there. How would you kind of describe and sum up that experience that you spent at Morrisville State?
Yeah, I liked Morrisville. I liked all the guys there. My junior season was my best year individually and as a team, and I was obviously really excited to go into senior year, and obviously that was taken away. So
I'm curious to hear, what you were into off the ice at Morrisville, and maybe, what your career plans are for after your playing days are over.
I was an exercise science major at Morrisville, and my long-term plan is to go back to school for physical therapy, but right now I'm enjoying playing, and I want to keep playing until I can't. So that's still a goal of mine, and that's fine. I'll go back to school a little bit older, which is can't play hockey forever.
In your opinion, who is the best dressed Dawg on the roster?
Grant Sherwood's got a really nice tan pea coat that that I've got my eye on, so I'm gonna go with Grant Sherwood.
Go with Woody? Okay,
yeah.
I'm sure that he'll be happy to hear that.
Yeah.
One thing that Dan Bremner said earlier on in the season was that he had a chat with you kind of about maybe changing or maybe defining your role a bit sharper on the roster, and you've really fulfilled it. You've become a really gritty, tough player to play against, someone that can maybe kind of get under players' skins. How would you describe your play style and your mindset out on the ice this season?
Yeah, I think throughout my entire career I've always been like a gritty, hard-working guy, but not to the level that I'm playing at right now. And yeah, Coach Dan and I had a conversation at the beginning of the season, probably 5 or 6 games in, just about what was expected of me. And I've really kind of embraced that role. I was definitely a bit lost in the beginning of the season, just on kind of where I fit in what was expected of me, especially having a season off of competitive hockey. I just didn't really know what my place was, but after that chat, I kind of stepped up my game and found my role.
You've kind of become one of the heavyweights for the Dawgs. You actually lead the SPHL in fighting majors with 16. And there's one in particular that I think caught a lot of people's eye, and I know you've probably had to answer to it plenty, but that Cody Dion one-tap punch that knocked him down to the ice. I wanted to give you kind of the forum now to maybe kind of, describe how that altercation occurred and maybe your opinion on how that all went down and the aftermath after it.
Yeah, if it was the beginning of the season, if you said you'll have 16 fights by the end of the season, I'd be like, you're crazy. But yeah, I don't walk into the rink every day and say, oh, I'm gonna fight this guy. It just kind of happens. Just want to create energy for my team and sometimes stick up for my teammates when it's necessary. And I feel like I put myself in that situation maybe a little more often than I should. But yeah, so back with Cody Dion that weekend. Yeah, I mean, he was going around and kind of targeting our players a little bit, and kind of had enough of it. Some people say I maybe cheap shot at him or whatever, but I mean that was never my intention. He was a big guy. I just wanted to grab him and not really give him the choice. But I mean, what initiated that was he actually went after Nenadal. He dropped a stick, he dropped a glove, and it looked like he went after Nens, and I didn't like that, so I didn't really want to give him the choice. I definitely didn't think he was going to drop after that, and it was just it was done.
Something that people that aren't at the arena every day, like, they're not able to see it. You are typically one of the first players in, one of the last guys out. You have a really great work ethic where you're busting your tail after practice in the gym a lot. I wanted to kind of hear maybe where that work ethic originated from. Is it something that you kind of always had, that maybe that extra little bit of gas in the tank that you want to put that work in, or is that something you've kind of developed over time?
Yeah, I've definitely been a hardworking guy most of my career and my life. In juniors, I was in the gym a lot, and then in college, I kind of got away from it a little bit with school. But especially with COVID ending my season senior year, definitely gave me a little bit more appreciation for the game, and don't really take much for granted now, and I just want to give it 110% all the time.
How do you guys get back to that point where you were at in the middle of the season where you guys were as hot as anybody?
Yeah, I mean, we were really hot for a long stretch, and then I think a couple games slipped away from us, and frustration builds up, and I think that's kind of how it's been happening, and I think we just need to stay positive as a team, and we need to find that consistency again in our game, and make sure we get some wins in this last stretch of the season and come into playoffs hot.
I wanted to ask maybe what your favorite moment or favorite game was since you've been here in Roanoke with the Dawgs.
I think the teddy bear toss game was pretty cool for sure. We had cool jerseys. Seeing all those teddy bears fly in from the stands was pretty cool. So that was a cool game to be a part of.
We're about back here at the arena, Chris. I wanted to kind of leave it open to you at the end. Is there maybe anything I didn't touch on, or maybe a last message that you want to have out there for the people that are watching this video today?
Yeah. We got a great fan base. We really love the support. We're just hoping you guys can stick behind us and stand with us, and hopefully we can climb out of this hole.
Yeah, good deal. Well, Chris, I hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much for joining me,
Thanks,
man.
Mitch.
Always
Appreciate
a pleasure.
it.
Yeah, take it easy. We'll see you soon.
You too. Have a good day.
You too.
Driving with the Dawgs is sponsored by Haley Toyota, the official ride of your rail yard dogs. Visit Haley Toyota online at HaleyHasItForLess.com and stay tuned for more episodes coming soon.